Okay, Matt, we are live.
We are live in this new decade.
New decade, new year.
New decade, new year, new me, new sound quality.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
We've been doing checks because we're going to go on to Anchor and just get this everywhere. We're going to be all up in your ear holes.
Indeed.
From 2020 onwards.
Indeed we are.
Yeah. But anyway, this is the Tangentlemen Drinking and Thinking with me, Lee.
And me, Matt. Hello.
I liked that. Anyway, this is series 2 where we just talk about things and that we don't really know much about, and then we just have a little chat. But series 2 has been very divergenty, hasn't it? It's been very tangential.
It has.
Hasn't it?
It has.
And
just in time for the change in name.
Yeah. And this decade's been a bit tangential. So I've came up with a game this time to bring us into the 2020s, the Roaring 20s, which I've seen today. That people either want to be wearing like stuff from the 1920s or want to bring emo back, so we can have a raw RAWR in 20s.
Or could they dress like lions?
They could.
Bring back the Lion King.
Basically,
2020.
Do what you want. That's been our mantra for.
Yeah. Raw, don't re.
Yeah.
That's what I'll
Don't re.
Don't re, for God's sake.
So, the game is simple. I've been trawling through the last decade of news. The news has been nuts. And I'm going to play a little game with Matt to see if he remembers any of these things. Now, there'll be like a category, and then there'll be a headline.
Okay.
And it is up to you to guess what that story is, and then we'll talk about the story. Okay,
sounds good.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
But before we start, we must cheers, as we always do, as is tradition.
Cheers.
So we're both drinking whiskey. I'm drinking a clean whiskey, and Matt's drinking a dirty whiskey, because we had some really nice Irish liqueur before from like this Welsh distillery, and he is struggling through it, ladies and gentlemen.
Just look inside.
It just looks horrid in there.
It looks like whiskey the morning after.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's horrible. But,
and it doesn't taste great either.
To up Matt's spirits, we're going to play this little game. So the categories all have they sound like they start with an S. I don't know why I started that, but I couldn't stop. Okay, so 2010. As you can see, you've got 4 categories. We'll try and get through them all.
Right.
So we've got sport, survivor, singer, or silly. Which one do you want to start with? The silly ones are going to be hard.
Oh, sport, survivor, singer, or silly.
I did a lot of sport for you, because you know I don't like sport. But,
I know you don't like. I know.
Yeah.
He's not a sportsman.
No. Which one do you want to start on?
Oh, let's start with survivor.
Survivor. Okay. Miners get chilly. Found days later. What do you think that is?
Miners get chilly, found days later.
This is almost like a cryptic clue in a crossword.
Okay.
Chilly.
Chilly, it's spelled chilly as in cold, but I feel like it's Chile as in Chile, the country.
Maybe, yeah.
So,
any survivors in Chile in the last 10 years?
I feel like the miners, right? The Chilean miners.
It was the miners. It was the Chilean miners in 2010. Now, I'm going to my dirty version now, so you can't look.
Okay, that was 2010.
It was. The Chilean mining accident began on Thursday, the 5th of August 2010 with a cave-in at the San Jose copper gold mine. All 33 miners were rescued the day before my birthday on the 13th of October 2010. So,
super.
All good. It was
fantastic.
A good story.
I thought that was later than 2010.
No, apparently 2010, unless my news sources are wrong.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll trust the sources.
You're 1 for 1 at the moment, Matt.
Superb.
I reckon you'll get the sport one. So, Animal beats England at their own game.
Animal beats England at their own game.
Yeah.
Oh,
now
Jesus.
What happened in 2010?
There was what did happen in 2010? The World Cup.
The World Cup happened. Yes.
Animal.
You're warmer.
I'm warmer.
Yeah.
Am I? How? Okay.
Well, it's about the World Cup. That's how warm you are.
Okay. And someone beat England.
Or an animal.
An animal beats England.
Animal World Cup 2010.
Okay. Animal World Cup 2010.
Maybe not a land-faring animal. maybe a seafaring animal.
Are we talking the Football World Cup?
We're talking the Football World Cup 2010.
Okay. Well, who was in England's group then?
I wouldn't go. I'd go nearer to the animal. It was a very special animal in 2010 that was intrinsically linked to the World Cup. All over the news. Had more than 4 legs.
Oh, that rules out Wales then.
No, the animal.
No, I thought it was a pun because a whale is an animal.
No pun. This is legitimately about an animal. This is not cryptic.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
Do you want to know?
I do.
You'll be like, oh God, of course. Paul the octopus. Paul the octopus. Do you remember Paul the octopus? Right, Paul the octopus was predicting all of the winners of the 2010 World Cup.
Oh.
He correctly predicted 12 out of 14 of them,
That's
in which we didn't win our one.
Right.
And also predicted that Spain would win would be the winners.
Well,
you
obviously,
did not hear about.
Obviously, this octopus is some kind of psychic.
Yeah, he was the psychic octopus. It was all over the tabloids.
It's some sort of elder god.
Yeah,
with predictive powers.
Nah, he died 3 months later. He was only 2 years old when he died.
Cthulhu wanted him back.
R.I.P. Paul. But you kicked us out of the World Cup, so fuck you. So that's what I mean by he beat England.
Okay.
Because of his stupid psychic, ethereal powers.
Okay.
We were chucked out of the World Cup. Not because we weren't the best.
It's not like a team of octopi leapt upon the England.
That'd be incredible, wouldn't it? And if everyone forgot about it.
If everyone forgot, yeah. That would be eldritch if everyone forgot.
Yeah. So you got 2 more. You got singer and silly.
Okay. Well, let's go for singer.
Okay. Dressmaker gets hungry before work.
Dressmaker gets hungry before work.
Now this one's a bit out there. I'm going to say. So we're talking about. We're talking about pop star in relation to a food stuff and perhaps wearing that food stuff.
Oh, okay. So Lady Gaga's meat dress.
It was indeed. Lady Gaga's meat dress was in 2010. It was just she had a meat dress and everyone went, "Why is she wearing meat?" And she said, "I'm Gaga, whatever."
So it wasn't some kind of vegan statement.
I don't know, maybe.
I
didn't look too much into it. I just saw a picture of Gaga's meat dress in 2010, whacked it in there.
I guess people didn't really go like, wow, she's saying something deep. They went, oh my God, she's wearing meat.
Yeah. What is this? Yeah. What is happening to the world?
Classic Gaga.
This is peak insanity that we can get in this world. Incorrect. They didn't see the next 9 years coming along, did they? Idiots.
That's mild in comparison.
Yeah, because we get cray.
Okay.
We get cray. Now, this silly one you're never going to get, because I just found out about it today. So, hairy guy gate crashes at a strip club. Now, in 2010, a goat broke into a strip club, just rammed, butted its head through the glass, got in there, brought another goat, and just hung out in the strip club. Once it was shut, just cracked in, and I was watching the video, and the guy was like, I asked everyone with goats around here that apparently there's no goats around this town, so I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay. So
that happened in 2010.
Right.
Completely eclipsing the meat dress, obviously.
Of course. I mean, well.
And then they're like, well, it can't get any sillier than that.
Surely not.
Hang on, world.
Hang on to your silly hats.
Yeah, right. So you got one of those. Well done.
All right.
Well done.
Okay. So all of that stuff. So 2010, there was some Chilean miners, goats in strip clubs, psychic octopus.
We did very middling in a World Cup again.
And Lady Gaga wore meat.
Yeah, she wore a silly outfit.
All right.
Which continued for several years.
Okay.
Right, 2010, you have stately, you have socials, you have silly.
Oh, 2011 we just did.
Yeah.
2011. Okay.
Yeah. So stately,
socials,
silly
and speaking. Well, let's have a double header of silly.
Okay, silly. Man with religious headgear drives home.
Man with religious headgear drives home.
Now, this headgear was not like one of your classic religions.
Okay, so it's not like the Pope hat.
No, it's not like the Pope hat. It's not like a turban. Not like
is it like a goat's head skinned goat's head.
No, much more tame than that.
More tame than that.
This,
not a yarmulke.
This religious headgear can be found in any kitchen.
Oh, a colander.
It was indeed a colander. Do you remember this?
No.
So there was a Pastafarian, right?
A Pastafarian.
So, citing religious reasons, Nico Olm demanded the right to wear a colander on his head for his driver's license photo in Vienna, Austria. He is a Pastafarian, or a member of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. He was granted his request by licensing officials, but that does not mean Pastafarianism is recognised as an official religion by the state. A police spokesman said that the pasta strainer Olm wore on his head did not violate any licence rules, which merely states that a driver's whole face must be clearly visible in the photo. He wore it on his head.
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Colander licence.
Pastafarian.
Yeah.
Did that come from Italy?
I think it just comes from some dude that took a gargantuan amount of. So here he is.
Oh God.
This might even be a different guy. Yeah, this is Arizona.
This is a different Pastafarian.
Oh, there we are. Here he is. Right.
But he's not wearing a colander on his head.
It's on the back.
Oh, it's on the back.
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
That's different. That's okay.
I mean, it's not as you wouldn't. I can't tell that he's wearing colander on his head.
Here we are.
From that size. Oh, data protection.
All right, cookies.
It looks like he's wearing a cap.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So there's no issue then.
No, I thought it was funny though. I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was your silly one.
Okay.
Right, so you got stately, socials, or speaking.
Stately.
Okay, stately. So we're talking royals. Okay. Everyone opts for rump at wedding meal.
Everyone opts for rump. At wedding meal.
At wedding meal. So rump. We're talking royals.
We're talking butts.
We're talking butts.
We're
talking weddings.
Oh, we're talking Pippa Middleton then, aren't we?
We are indeed talking about Pippa Middleton. So the royal wedding was in 2012 between Kate and Wills. Mm-hmm. And the dirty men around our country rejoiced and rubbed their thighs going, talking about Pippa Middleton's bum. Because that's all I remember being spoken about from the royal wedding.
That's all you remember from the royal wedding.
Being spoken about from the royal wedding and me thinking about it.
No, I remember that.
Do you remember that? It was just
like
huge. Like, it's like, oh my God, she's got such a nice bum. Like, that's like the one defining factor.
Yeah, people were very fascinated by Pippa.
Yes. And they were like, oh my God, she's got a nice bum. And, come on.
Okay.
Behave.
There are other bums.
Other bums are available.
Other bums are available.
Other bums are available. So you're good at this. You're doing really well at this one. So socials or speaking? Speaking one's a bit hard.
Well, let's go with socials first.
So socials is things that blow up on social media. It might be a hashtag, might be like a meme, might be like a challenge that people do. So everyone has a nice lie down. That's congealing.
That is congealing. That whiskey is congealing.
Are you sure you don't want to wash it out?
I mean, I'm much more sure now that I want to wash it out.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna go to a short break, which will feel like no time at all for you, but I think it's gonna help my co-host here, Matt, actually get through his drink.
Yes.
Be right back. And we are back. Matt's now got a clean whiskey.
Yeah.
And we're ready to continue playing the game.
We're ready. Okay.
So what did we have left? We had speaking or socials, didn't we? So we're talking about socials.
Yes.
So everyone has a nice lie down.
Everyone has a nice lie down.
Yeah. Think of a trend. A lying down trend. No, I mean after this, a lot of memeified things came out. This was like one of the progenitors.
One of the progenitors.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like planking came later.
It's planking.
Oh, it is planking.
Planking took to the global stage in 2011, and then after that, you got owling and Batmaning and all this nonsense. And now, like last year, we had Tide Pod Challenge, didn't we?
It starts off as fitness and then becomes eating detergent,
eating poison, eating things poisonous to your body. But yes, planking started in 2011. And it was actually taking America by storm, and everyone was doing it on the chat shows and thinking they were really fucking funny, and then it just was everywhere, and everyone was being lame plankers.
Okay, well, you planker.
I did that, yeah. Pun intended, you plankers.
Which leaves us with speaking, which is the hardest one.
The hard one, right. So cold spell in Mexico spells ruin for language. Do you want me to tell you about it?
Yeah.
Right, so there was an ancient language in Mexico. What's it called? So the ancient language of Mexico is dying out. The last two people who are fluent in Ayapenico are not speaking to each other. Manuel Segovia and Isidro Velasquez both live in the village of Ayapa in southern Mexico, but don't get along very well. There's only two people left speaking it, and they've had an argument, and they're no longer speaking to each other. How sad is that? That's
the only two people
in the world
in the world
that speak that ancient language.
Well,
that's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
I hope they're speaking now.
I hope they've learned different languages so they can speak to other people.
I mean, they probably can. I hope they could anyway, because otherwise that's a very lonely existence, isn't it?
Yeah, rather. Okay.
But really good year for you on that one. You did
very well. I did all right, 3 out of 4.
Yeah, and everyone's in 2011 going, oh, planking. Well, that was nuts, wasn't it? Then 2012 came along.
2012.
Everyone lost their minds.
The world ended in 2012, except it actually didn't.
Well, a few times perhaps. So we've got science, we've got scary, we've got silly, and we've got songs.
Well, scary.
Scary. South American calendar found. World implodes.
Would be the Mayan calendar saying that.
The Mayan calendar saying that on the 21st of December, the world was going to end.
Now, I remember when the world ended on the 21st of December.
I know. Well, maybe it did.
A scary day.
Maybe it did, because as we go through this news, you'll see maybe it
You'll see shit get real.
Yeah, maybe the world as we knew it did end that day, and then just shit got cray.
Perhaps.
Yeah, so Mayan calendar, do you remember that? We was all supposed to die in 2012. We were supposed to get hit by a comet, maybe, weren't we, last year?
Were we? Oh, yeah.
We looked at it, didn't we? It was like October or November.
Yeah.
Got through that. High five.
High five.
Got through
Not getting hit by comets.
Nice.
Yes.
Not the last apocalypse potentially that year, though.
Okay. Well, what were the other ones?
So we've got science, silly, and songs.
Well, let's go with science.
World not swallowed by black hole.
I'd love it if that was the headline. The world was not swallowed by a black hole. You could have that any day, really.
You could.
Until the day that we're swallowed by a black hole.
But there was a potential for a black hole to be created
and
swallow us whole.
Okay. The Higgs boson.
The Higgs boson was discovered in 2012.
The Large Hadron Collider.
Yeah, and everyone was getting really worried that it might turn into a black hole and eat us.
Right.
And all of these other mad things would happen. But the Higgs boson was actually found in 2012, still here.
Oh.
Unless we live in a simulation and we've just been restarted.
Well, we could have leveled up.
We could have leveled up, could have got
or
we could have leveled down.
We could have leveled down.
we could have, restart.
We could have created a pocket universe.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows what happened? Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it? But the Higgs boson was found. Now they're finding all manner of things, aren't they? Yeah.
Indeed.
That was supposed to be the Holy Grail. That was going to solve everything.
Yeah. Didn't work, did it?
Fuck.
All right.
So you are on fire at the moment. Silly's another hard one, so try songs. 1 billion people engage in rodeo dance. I'd also say this is a socials as well.
Gangnam Style, isn't it?
Gangnam Style became the most watched video on YouTube, reaching 1 billion views, and there was a rodeo dance. And then I was thinking about that today.
Whatever happened to Psy?
I saw 2 more videos of his. There was Gentlemen, Hangover with Snoop Dogg. That was a cracking song. Hangover's really good. Watch Psy feat Snoop Dogg, Hangover. Really good.
Okay. I remember Gentleman was basically Gangnam Style again.
Yeah, and then there was another one, which was really good, where he was a small boy and also his father, and it had really good sexy legs in there. Like, it was a good beat. Good beat. I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
I need to find out what it is now.
The small boy.
Songs. Right. Gangnam Style, I love it.
Daddy must be.
It was Daddy. Yeah, Daddy is also good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
There's quite a few here.
I don't know any of the others. Gangnam Style, Gentleman came out in 2013. Daddy came out in 2015. New Face came out in 2017.
What's his latest single? Is it New Face?
I believe it's New Face.
Could be Love.
Yeah, I think he's. I mean, years active on here. It says 2001 to present.
Okay.
I mean, you know, define active.
Define active.
Define
Yeah,
active.
exactly.
Right, clean version. Right, so now you got silly. World's weirdest penis study.
Okay. World's weirdest penis.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, let's think about this. I'm thinking an animal penis.
Indeed.
Now, what's a weird animal penis? Duck's penis is pretty weird.
This one's weirder.
Weirder than duck's penis?
I think
Duck's penis is pretty weird, man.
Oh, tell me about those.
Well, they're 12 inches long. They're longer.
Shut up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've never felt so emasculated by a duck before in my life until right now.
Yes. Well,
Jesus.
Like ducks have massive penises.
And then you've got the pigs with the barbed penis.
Yeah.
Got a barbed penis.
Oh yeah.
It's like their tail, isn't it? Actually, it's like
a corkscrew, isn't it?
And I know there's quite a few with like barbed penises around.
Cats, right?
Cats might have a barbed penis. But have you ever heard of an animal with a four-headed penis?
I made the news. No. Oh God.
That's got a hydra penis. Cut one off, two grow back.
And he cut it off twice, 4 grow back, which is what happened. God, no, I've not.
So if you think of like Sonic the Hedgehog's friends.
Okay.
So who are his friends?
Well, his friends are Tails, who is a cat.
Tails is a cat/fox.
Okay.
Yeah. Who
fox,
else?
Is it?
Who else? No. It's not fox.
Well, Knuckles is another hedgehog.
He's not.
He's not?
He's an echidna.
An echidna.
He's an echidna. So if you know about Knuckles, you may not know that him being an echidna means that he has a 4-headed penis.
Good grief.
So, explorer Lucy Cook headed to Tasmania, Australia this year when she was on the lookout for an echidna, an animal with a 4-headed penis.
Good grief.
She wrote, this extraordinary member, has 4 distinct heads. I thought she was punning, but no, she was just saying.
She was literally just saying.
Has a distinct 4 heads and looks like a stumpy hand with no thumb waving at me.
Why
or
is it
some
waving
sort
at
of
you?
weird sea anemone. It definitely doesn't look like any penis I've ever seen before, thankfully.
Why is it waving at you? What were you doing to the...
What
were you doing to Knuckles, Lucy Cook?
Naughty Lucy. But yeah, echidnas have weird penises.
All right.
Well, obviously, if there was going to be a penis story, it was going to be in here.
Of course.
Any kind.
I would expect no less.
No less from me. Right. So that was 2012. Have we got anything else? How about this?
Honourable mentions?
Member of royalty jumps out of a plane.
Oh, Olympics.
Olympics. Queen
With
jumps
James
out of the
Bond.
plane and the James Bond thing.
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
the Olympics. What else do we have? Do you remember this hashtag, Stop Coney?
Stop Coney?
Yeah. Kony.
No.
He was apparently like a warlord. And
Okay.
there was like a book written about him and that went everywhere and then there was quite a bit of backlash on it or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hashtag Stop Coney.
Stop Coney.
Warlords can be defeated by hashtags, of course.
Also, you've probably seen this everywhere. Like, you've probably seen this meme-ified. Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah.
I already know.
Failed restoration.
Failed restoration of...
Right, so... You guys are going to love this.
Oh, my word.
So also, there was an art story in 2012.
Yes.
So there was this really old painting of Jesus that was like coming apart, but it was like a famous picture.
Mm-hmm.
And it was restored in 2012. Now, this is what the restorer did to Jesus. It's like the Mr. Bean movie, isn't it? Where like he like ruins Whistler's mother or something like that, and then just draws on her face. And it actually happened in real life.
Have you seen Planet of the Apes?
No.
That looks like most of the main characters in Planet of the Apes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
I mean,
is this the woman who did it? Do you think?
I mean, bless her if it is.
She's like, oh, this is never going to go away. I can't go back. I can't go back to the restoration shop.
Jesus spoke to me and told me to paint him, but not paint him with his trademark beard
and
mustache.
And this is a different one.
She didn't do that. Oh, someone else did.
Someone else has done it.
It looks like a bad action figure.
And obviously, Nick Cage gets into it. A very memeable man.
Indeed, yeah. Indeed.
Fantastic. You can actually...
It's like fancy dress.
Someone fancy dressed it. But yeah, that was all for 2012.
That's horrifying.
That was all for 2012.
Hang on. That's horror. That is not meant to be seen in 3D. That is horrifying.
Is it?
It looks like a... look at it. It looks like someone threw a hedgehog into a wall.
Yeah. Oh, God.
What is up with the face?
Why are people doing this?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, God.
A meme from The Shining. Fantastic. Right, anyway, we're going too much into memes. I love memes.
Yeah.
I love memes. I'll have a look at the memes later. Right, 2013, Matt.
2013.
2013. We had 2012. We got through the fucking apocalypse twice.
Yes.
And we're like, we're going to have a good year.
Okay.
Actually, this wasn't that bad. But then, actually, no, this is where you start seeing the inklings of something. It's going a bit wrong. It's going a bit wrong. Right, so we've got Celestial, which sounds like it starts with an S, but actually starts with a C.
Celestial.
Stately. Science, and that's supposed to say scary.
Right.
Which would you like first?
Well, let's get the C out of the way. Celestial.
Celestial. Okay, a German clocks off early. So Celestial, we're talking about religion.
Okay. Oh, I thought we were talking about like stars. A German clocks off early.
Yeah.
A German. Oh, so it's religion.
Religion.
Religious German.
Really famous one.
Oh God. Okay.
Catholic Church.
Oh yeah. There was the Pope that was. Didn't they have a German Pope?
They did. Pope Benedict XVI. He resigned.
He resigned. Why did he resign?
I think there was a lot of shady dealings with the old the sexploitation going on. I think it was something to do with that.
Wasn't he a World War II soldier?
I believe he was also. Right.
Was there a scandal because of that as well? Cumberbatch
resigns. So I don't want to say it's definitely because of that. It might be something else. Right. Why did Benedict... Right. Pope stated that the reason for his decisions was his declining health due to old age. Oh, he was old, wasn't he? He was very old.
They don't pick young popes, do they?
They don't. What happened to the pope that quit? The late development of canon law has been in favour of... Blah, 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 I don't care. Right, BBC, tell me why he resigned.
Is it not just because he was old? Do we think there's a scandal brewing?
Pope
the first pope to resign in 600 years? Okay. Damn. Oh, boy. Okay.
Might have been just because he was old.
I mean, yeah,
but
possibly.
No smoke without fire, is there? Especially when you're electing a new pope, because you need the smoke.
You need smoke, yeah.
You need the smoke for the conclave. So it might have not been for the old naughty dealings with the Catholic priests.
Well,
and their
maybe not.
Sex parties and whatnot.
And because he used to be a German soldier in the...
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you can be redeemed, I suppose.
Especially if you're a pope.
Well, yeah.
Especially if you're a pope and there's a god, then you're laughing.
Well, yeah.
You're laughing. You can do whatever you want if you get to be the pope, don't you? You're like, I'm the pope now. I'm the pope now.
But I don't think that's the point of being the pope.
No,
if there is a god.
Yeah.
So why are you just doing what you want? You're not supposed to just do what you want.
Hang on, I'm going to be the pope later, God. He's like,
oh, Jesus.
I should have given
them while you're the pope.
Shouldn't be giving them that power.
Not while you're the pope. Good grief.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so we've got stately, science, and scary.
Science.
Okay. Dirty old man admits 16-year-long peeping campaign.
And this is to do with science.
This is to do with science. I had a lot of fun with this headline.
Dirty old man admits...
because as soon as I read the story, I was just like, he's just a dirty old man. That's all it is. It wasn't a big news story, but it was one that piqued my interest.
It was a story.
It was a story, yeah.
I mean, big telescope?
No.
No?
No. This is, in fact, about a man and a study on women.
Oh. Oh, okay. Studying naked women?
Not necessarily, no. But it just, it surrounds one of their more...
Is it gynecologist?
Not a gynecologist, so it's the other bits.
Oh, it's a booby scientist.
Booby scientist, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right, so...
Is it something that, I don't know.
I'll tell you about it. Right.
Tell me about it.
So...
Tell me about booby scientists.
In April of 2013, a French scientist rocked the underwear industry by declaring bras are useless.
Okay.
Diligent Jean-Denis Rouillon spent 16 years studying hundreds of women's breasts, but said further research could be needed. Dirty old man, isn't he? Yeah, I'm not sure about the bras yet. I need to see more boobies. That's all you'll do. I see you, Jean-Denis.
Right, yeah.
But that, and then I imagine that might have... helped the Free the Nipple campaign. Lots of science has gone into it, actually, that the more you wear a bra, apparently, the boobies... Yeah. say boobies. But they become sort of like dependent on the bra, so it can lead to...
can lead to more...
To more sagging. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but I think that might be part of his research, and there's been more on it. I've heard it numerous times.
I see.
Bras are not actually very good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you didn't know that, check out Jean-Denis Rouillon, ladies. He's obviously looking for more candidates because he's a dirty, dirty boy.
Maybe don't go see him in winter.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Naughty man. Anyway, right. So, yeah. Apparently not that good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, try and wear them as little as possible, but obviously with other clothes, you know.
Yeah.
Or not, you know. Do what you want. I can go out with my boobies.
Well,
when I'm on a beach, I can walk around with my boobies.
I suppose.
Yeah. How much have we got now? Right, we've got two more. We've got stately and scary.
Well, let's start with stately and then go to scary.
Right, so stately, remember royal, okay? Old man found lost in a car park.
That's got to be Prince Philip.
No.
Being lost in a car park.
No. I'm being a bit cryptic with this one.
I took that one literally. Old man fell lost in car park. Yeah. Oh, 2013.
Yeah. Do you remember his name?
Richard.
Richard III.
Richard III.
Was dug up in a car park in Leicester.
It was. He was.
Like Morrison's car park.
He was. While I was at uni.
Yeah.
I was in the last year of my MA.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was found in Leicester. It was a big thing in Leicester, wasn't it? I remember. There was lots of pictures on Facebook and whatnot.
It was, yeah.
We found one of our kings.
We did.
Buried in a car park.
Yep.
There we are.
It wasn't a car park back then.
No. You'd hope not.
How did they find him?
I'm not sure.
Were they like doing some work in the car park and then was like, oh God, there's a skeleton?
How was...
I think that was probably it.
Richard III.
Well, they must have been buried. He must have been buried a fair way down. In the site of the former Greyfriars Friary Church in London.
Right.
In Leicester. Good grief.
So I imagine they must have found, oh shit, there's a church here. Let's have a look under the car park.
I mean, okay.
There we are.
Interesting.
And now we've got the final one, scary. This one's a little bit harder. Not a big story. Pennywise goes on tour, Northampton not happy.
Now, there were scary clown sightings. I remember these.
There were. Do you remember these? There was a big spate of clown sightings, wasn't there?
But again, I thought that was more recent.
Well,
I'm guessing this is what this is.
This one happened in 2013. There was a guy going around Northampton just dressed as a scary clown.
Okay.
He got his own hashtag. Northampton clown.
Okay.
And eventually it was a documentary maker. He was doing it. Yeah.
Just for the hell of it.
Yeah, but do you remember all the clowns thing? That was like maybe 2016.
Yeah, I remember the clown apocalypse.
And people just started being clowns.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
You think about 2012 and everyone thinks the world's going to end and we're like, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness we're all right. And then
the clown
4
apocalypse
years later,
begins.
People just start dressing up as clowns just to scare people.
Yeah, well,
Oh, goodness. Eh?
Why not?
Why not, indeed. Right, right. Did we have any honourable mentions in 2013? No, I had bugger all for that. And 2015 was a dead year as well.
Okay. 2014, though.
2014. So we got Shanghai, Science, Scary and Socials.
Well, I was in China in 2014, so Shanghai.
So Shanghai is just a China thing.
It's just a
China thing, but I couldn't.
Probing country's pigeon problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
you may have not heard about this, seeing as you were in.
I was not
China.
in Shanghai.
No, I was
in
China. Just went in China.
Oh, okay. So you'd have heard about it because you were outside of the firewall.
Yeah.
But I was in it, so I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, their solution to lots of animals being there when they're not wanted is just killing them.
So these animals weren't killed.
They weren't
I'll tell you about it. Right. So
they reload. They were like, I don't know. What
they were anally probed. So
what?
about 100,000 pigeons in Tiananmen Square were anally probed to check if they had bombs in them.
And this isn't silly.
Well, I could have done silly. Oh, I didn't even have a silly for that one, did I? Yeah.
No.
They probed.
But I mean, you made it. That is a silly one.
They had to check their bums for bombs. Bombs.
I mean, it's not the worst way to go about bombing somewhere.
Yeah.
Planting them in pigeons.
Yeah, but
pigeons all over the place.
It's nuts, isn't it? How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Only probing pigeons with bombs. Bum bombs.
Bum bombs.
Bum bombs. Yeah, there we are.
All right.
But you didn't hear about that, especially because it was Tiananmen Square, and they're like.
I was in Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
I didn't notice any pigeons, so this probably happened early in the year.
Or maybe that's why they took them all to the anal probe facility.
To the bumming facility.
Yeah, to the bum bomb facility.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Right, so we've got Science, Scary and Socials.
Okay. Well, we were just talking about their penises, so let's go with Science.
Okay, Science. Europe spends millions on duck study.
Why on earth are the penises that way? That's what it was about.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Because this wasn't actually about ducks.
Okay.
Something that looked like a duck.
Duck face?
No.
Okay. Goose?
No, like it looks like a duck, but it's not actually a living thing, and it would be much bigger than a duck.
2 Pringles.
And in space.
Oh, it's a space story.
It's a space one. I should have said space, idiot. Let's say this category is space.
Okay.
Duck in space.
A duck in space.
Europe. So ESA, European Space Agency.
Do we have a duck moon?
No, we don't have a duck moon.
Some kind of duck meteorite?
Duck comet.
A duck comet.
Do you remember the Rosetta probe? We landed a probe on a comet.
Yeah. I didn't know it looked like a duck.
Looked like a duck, yeah.
Okay.
So,
space duck.
2014, ESA lands Rosetta probe on Churyumov,
on
Gerasimenko.
On Cosmic Duck.
And I'll show you. Oh, show you what it looked like, and I'll show all of you what it looked like as well.
Ah, the Cosmic Duck.
Cosmic Duck.
Okay, it looks kind of like a rubber duck.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we are. There's your duck comet.
The Cosmic Duck.
So Rosetta was landed on that and was checking around on the duck. Probably still there. Can't get it back, obviously. So
true, yeah. True.
Yeah. So Comet 67P.
Okay.
Looks like a duck, and the ESA landed a probe on it.
Right.
Yeah. Should have said space on that one, idiot.
Well, imagine if it's still there and we record it joining a bunch of other duck-shaped rocks in some kind of V-shaped flock.
With their barbed penises.
With their 12
inch. That's going to be like 12 million kilometres.
So big, yeah.
The biggest penises in the space. In the space?
In the space.
You fucking moron.
In the space. Or the universe.
Yeah, so we've got 2 more. These are quite easy. I'd say, if you get to it. So scary or socials.
Scary.
Zombie apocalypse hits Miami.
That's got to be the bath salts thing.
It's the bath salts thing where people were chewing faces off.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, forget the Mayan calendar. I was like, maybe it might be zombies. And I started to look back at our zombie plan, and I was patiently waiting for more of this stuff to happen nearer to home. And then I was ready. I was fucking ready to go.
I mean, they must have, the bath salts, it must have reached the UK. People in the UK must have done it.
Yeah. But that was scary shit. People were eating faces because of this like man-made horrible drug. And it, like, I remember it was the guy in Miami who was eating the homeless guy's face, and they tried to put him down. It took like 5 shots to take this guy down.
Until they popped him in the head.
Yeah. When I heard the head thing, I'm like,
I smell a cover-up.
I think there were zombies, ladies and gentlemen. That could have been the end of us. Don't touch bath salts.
Don't touch bath salts.
Yeah. Watch more of our zombie apocalypse podcast to learn how we could survive.
Yes.
We end up getting stuck in Scotland.
Yes.
That's the...
we live in Scotland now.
That's the TLDR. We live in Scotland and we have an all right time, I think.
Yeah, we do. We don't need too badly. All right.
Final one, socials. The world has a cold shower.
The world has a cold shower.
Cold shower.
Well, you have a cold shower.
Very cold.
Very cold.
Very cold, swept the nation.
Very cold shower that swept the nation.
Well, very cold. It involves very cold water.
Right.
It was a challenge. This is one of your first challenges.
Oh, fucking ice bucket challenge.
Ice bucket challenge swept the nation. Did you ever get tagged in one?
No. No, I think I did, but I never did it.
I got tagged twice. I didn't do it. I'm like, no, I'm not
but
doing it.
Think of ALS.
I'm not doing that.
Why am I saying that? I didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't do it. No. But yeah, that was 2014. Loads of people poured ice buckets on their heads.
I mean, why not just like donate to the charity?
I mean, that would be good. I mean, raising awareness is good. Raising awareness is good. Donating is also good.
Yeah. But I think the message of that got lost. It's just I'm pouring it on my head. It was
more for banter, wasn't it? It was more for mad banter. For the lols.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. For the Instagram.
Yeah. And that was one of your first challenges as well. And they were thinking, oh, bloody hell, ice buckets. Could it get any worse? Tide Pods.
I don't know if you have it in here, but there was the fire challenge. Do you know that?
I didn't do the fire challenge, no.
Well, no.
Oh, no, I mean, I didn't put it in here. I didn't put that in there. There was also the silly salmon challenge. That was last year.
Yes, I know that.
Jumping off, like, big fucking bridges, like a salmon. I'm sure someone has died.
Losing their ability to walk.
Yeah.
But the fire challenge was just people setting themselves on fire. Just going like, pouring this flammable liquid on me, and poof.
Yeah.
I've set myself on fire.
It's funny how these things start, isn't it?
I don't know how that one started.
No, but I mean, like, challenges, for example, and how they progress. You start with an ice bucket challenge. Then all of a sudden, a few years down the line, we're setting ourselves on fire and jumping off bridges.
Ice and fire.
And eating poison.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Get it together.
Well, yeah.
Find meaning.
Find meaning.
Stop eating detergent.
Please.
What else do we have in 2014? MH370 disappeared.
Oh, yeah,
Malaysia
I remember
Flight
that.
370 disappeared.
I remember that, yeah.
They still haven't found it, have they? Well, they've called it off now.
Yeah.
They've officially called it off.
Yeah.
Spooky shit. That was going to be spooky or scary.
I mean, you've got to comb through so much water.
Oh, huge, yeah.
And currents. Didn't they find debris?
A long way away as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Well, yeah, sad and mysterious. All right. Yeah. Well.
Right. 2015. This was a fucking dead news year.
Okay.
Until I found one article which told me a lot of stuff that happened in 2015. Okay. So we've got social, sad, sports, or science.
Socials, sad, sports, or science.
Yep.
Well, we had MH370 then. So let's go sad.
Yeah. So we've got Je suis Charlie.
Oh yes. The Charlie Hebdo.
Charlie Hebdo attacks. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think they got there was I'm not sure if that was the same. There was like a few attacks in Paris that year, or around that year.
Now, was that the year of?
Because there was the Bataclan thing.
There was the Bataclan, but I don't know if that was 20.
That might have been 2014.
No, I think no. It was after. It was after Charlie Hebdo. Because you had Je suis, because there was the hashtag Je suis Charlie and Je suis Mohammed as the response.
The backlash.
Yeah. So how about just get a sense of humour about cartoons?
Yeah. I mean, I saw a South Park the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was the Christmas episode of South Park, and Santa and Jesus end up doing cocaine with Randy Marsh, and it's really good shit apparently. And then everyone's okay.
Yeah. I mean, people don't lose their minds about that kind of thing, do they? I
mean, I'm sure some of them do. They're just not a militant sect of that religion.
They just don't.
Unfortunately,
they just don't go to South Park's offices and shoot up the place.
Nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get along, people.
Yeah.
Might not even exist.
Well, that's the weird thing. Well, the weird thing about it is like the Prophet Muhammad was a real guy.
Oh yeah.
Historically, a real guy.
Yeah.
And he wasn't exactly a good guy. But,
I mean, as soon as you look into anyone, look into any of the good guys.
Except Jesus.
Jesus
was lovely. I don't know if historically if they've confirmed that there was a Jesus historically.
I think they think there's like a couple of dudes which like match the description.
Could be a Jesus.
Of a good dude who was pushing Christianity.
Yeah.
But yeah, sad times. Sad times for France. And, well, a sad time for lots of things,
Yes.
After this, we see more people get infuriated by comedy.
Yes.
A wider spectrum of people.
Not in such a murderous way.
Not militantly, though.
No.
But then we start seeing it come into law and things like that.
We do.
Well, which is terrifying, which is not in this, but we've spoken about it before.
We have, yes.
And if you haven't seen it, then have a look at it and then go, that's fucking stupid. And then make jokes about whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. I also have the right to not care or be incensed by it, but then you have the right to say, fuck off. I don't care.
Indeed.
Right, so we've got socials, sport and science.
Well, let's go for socials.
Socials. The nation argues over a dress.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember this?
That's also quite sad that people argued about this dress. Yeah. Well, it's kind of fascinating, though. Because it was like an optical illusion.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
It's the dress that was either gold and black or blue and something.
It was blue, black, or white gold.
Right, okay. Blue, black, white, gold.
There we are. The dress, it comes up.
Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here are...
Bring it up for you guys.
Essentially a picture of two different dresses.
It's the lighting.
Yeah.
It's the lighting which did it.
I mean, it looks a bit more blue.
And then this person has done it as a Halloween costume. Oh, and this is just a completely different dress.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're looking at this one. This is the one we're looking at.
I mean, you can see in like the... Wait for it. Okay.
It's all to do with what time you wake up.
What?
It's not.
No, it's not.
That's
so dumb.
Right, the one on the left, what does that look like?
I mean, it looks a little bit like a gold and light blue dress to me.
How about this one?
White and gold.
Yeah. This
and
one.
Then blue and black.
Yeah. I mean, I've woken up at the same time looking at all three of those. I think it's a lighting thing.
It must be, yeah.
But yeah, so we all argued over that.
Yeah, I know, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
That was going to be my only story of 2015, and I found out a lot of stuff happened in 2015. A lot of like bad stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
So like the Black Lives Matter thing happened in 2015.
Oh yeah, that was all that kicked off, didn't it?
When that guy got killed in the back of the allegedly got killed in the back of the van on the 45 minutes to the the police station, but
Yeah.
his voice box was ruined. His spine was
Oh, is that,
near severed.
Was that Michael Brown, or was that someone else?
Believe so. Start of was it? It wasn't Boston, was it?
No, it was Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Because I may be thinking of a different thing. Oh, that was earlier, apparently. Oh no, Michael Brown's in 2014. So 2015. What happened in 2015 then? Because his was he
Oh, so this was where he was shot dead.
Yeah, he allegedly went for the police officer's gun, so they shot him.
Mm-hmm. So this is a different one. Start of Black Lives Matter then, because apparently
I think it may have been the same, right?
That was 2013.
2013. Okay.
Or maybe it's when it came to prominence.
Oh, that was then. Yeah, that was Trayvon Martin, wasn't it? 2013.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the notable ones in my memory are Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, the kid who was shot, who had like a fake gun. I think Eric Garner was one who was selling.
Yeah. He was selling cigarettes, and they breathe, and then kind of like had a heart attack. Didn't he?
Yeah. I think they were like choking him out, and he had a heart attack.
It was like they did like a rear naked chokehold.
Yeah.
First selling cigarettes and put him down because I don't know. And then it just all came out, didn't it? Just all of this. That's when like chest cam stuff just come. It was just
body cams,
and come in, and it was terrifying. You know, and I'm a white person.
Yeah,
and it was terrifying.
And we're not in America.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, body cams. Was that the start of body cams, where they were like, "We're going to put these on you"?
Again, I think it's when it's coming to prominence.
Okay, right.
Because all like these high-profile cases, and then people are asking for that footage because they know it's a thing, and then they start getting proliferated through the media, and we see the extent of what is a terrifying thing. Yeah. So apparently 2015 was a fucking dead year because this started earlier.
Didn't even happen.
This started earlier.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've lost my clean version. There we are.
There it is. Okay.
Right. Okay. 2015. Okay. So we've got sports and science.
We'll go sports.
Sports. Comedian upsets president of stupid game.
Well, that would be football.
It would be football because I said stupid game.
Comedian upsets president of stupid game. Comedian upsets Sepp Blatter.
Yep, Sepp Blatter. I almost wrote this as scandal.
But a comedian upsets Sepp Blatter. Now,
if you remember
this the chap who
got the same name as me?
The same guy who went on stage with Kanye.
With Kanye, yeah. He started getting topical and just injecting himself into things.
Yes, I can't remember his name.
I believe his name is Lee Mack. No, it's Lee something. Lee Mack.
It's Lee something.
Lee FIFA scandal.
Lee Nelson. Threw money at him.
Yeah, so he threw a load of money at Sepp Blatter to highlight the FIFA scandal, where there was lots of money going through for it was the World Cup, wasn't it? It's a World Cup.
In Qatar.
Thing. Yeah.
Yes. Noted footballing nation, Qatar.
There's no sound. I'm going to show it. Shall I show it?
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I'll show it. Right. So
we've got video this week, people. It truly is in your decade.
It might be really shit, but we'll try it.
We'll try it.
So so this is Sepp Blatter on the left. Don't know, this guy's on the right. It's a stupid game. And on the right, you'll soon see Lee Nelson, who has snuck into a press conference for FIFA.
I don't know who that is either. Is that Lee Nelson?
This is Lee Nelson here.
Oh, that is Lee Nelson.
Yeah, and now he's talking about the FIFA scandal. He went in as a journalist. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So he gets taken out and money's thrown everywhere.
And Sepp Blatter looks terrified. Goes, That's the most terrified of money he's ever looked.
Yeah.
Well, they were like they were basically bribing people.
Yeah.
He was getting bribed
to get the next World Cup.
And he got ousted.
Because we were really on getting that World Cup, weren't we? We were really good campaign together. There was a lot of money behind it.
And we tried to bribe them.
Yeah.
but Qatar bribed them more.
Yeah, so that happened. And then also we had the Kanye West thing where he went up there.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
I think he did that in response to when Kanye did that to Taylor Swift and said, I really respect you, but Beyonce should have won this. She's an amazing woman. Do you remember that?
Yeah, Beyonce had one of the greatest videos of all time.
Yeah, she's got one of the best singers. Sounds a bit like
a video award, right?
Yeah, sounds a bit like what was it?
Rick Astley?
No, Rick. He was on the Chappelle Show.
Rick James,
one of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers of all time. And it reminded me of that.
Right.
So he started injecting himself into situations to be edgy and do a little bit more new comedy.
That's the last. Well, I mean, that first one's the FIFA thing's like a protest. The Kanye thing, I don't know. I think that's the last I've actually heard of him.
Yeah, maybe he's laying in wait, Matt.
Laying
in
wait
for scandal
to ambush.
Maybe
else.
He's just the hero we need. You know, maybe Lee Nelson is the hero we need, or
he's not though.
Maybe not.
He's not though. Anyway, science.
Final one. Scientists meet pretty dwarf.
Scientist meets pretty dwarf.
Yes.
Is this another space thing?
It is another space thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Pretty dwarf. Dwarf planet?
Dwarf planet.
Dwarf planet. Outside the solar system?
No, let's say scientists meet pretty dwarf up close.
At Pluto?
Yes. This is where we finally got those really beautiful pictures of Pluto.
Yes.
Because I think it was,
was it Voyager?
2015.
Or Discovery?
It might have been Discovery.
Pioneer.
Pluto pictures. And we got some of the most high-def pictures of Pluto. New Horizons. Right, so, yeah, we finally got some really sick high-def pictures of Pluto.
Yeah.
Not much to look at, but prettier than we've seen it before. This was the beautiful one, the colorized infrared. I thought that was fantastic.
Wow. I mean, everyone knows these pictures are fake because the Earth is flat.
And NASA is a big conspiracy.
Exactly. Yeah. Lizard people. They're the new Nazis, right?
By this time, we're probably really getting into that whole like anti-intellectualism era, aren't we? I mean, like,
perhaps.
Like,
oh no! At this point, I suppose we might be. Although I think that started earlier than even 2000. Like, that started in the 2000s, probably.
But it's really started to proliferate, isn't it? At this point,
I suppose a bit.
Flat Earth wasn't a big thing until about probably 2 years ago. Like, it didn't come into the public consciousness.
Yeah.
At that point, I mean, I was on the forums probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was just trolls. Loads of it was trolls. Because this was at the same time that I was on a forum for people that thought the Pokemon world was real. But then I realised they were all trolls. Then our friend Gary said, mate, you need to see this one. It's about people that think the Earth is flat.
Okay.
A lot of them were trolls. People were into it, and now we've got like rap stars and famous people saying the world is flat.
Well, I think that's how it got into public consciousness, was that B.O.B.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
Who was a rapper.
Bobby.
Little Bob.
Bobby.
He came out and was like, guys, the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
Because Bob, bless him, he's not smart.
No.
But, you know, what are you going to do?
There we are. What else did we have in 2015? Nothing, because the only thing that I wrote down was the dress in the first bit. But yeah, lovely Pluto.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing quite well at this, man.
You're
doing quite well at this. Going in, right,
now
2016.
Now we're into the nonsense times.
Yes.
2016 on.
2016, sport, silence, Senate, celeb.
Celeb. That one I don't know.
No?
I don't think. What? Give me tell the people the.
So celeb, man gets eaten by bear, wins award. Now I'm going to say he didn't actually get eaten by a bear in real life.
Oh, okay. So it's not Grizzly Man then.
It's not Grizzly Man. It was a very big deal that this man won an award, though.
A very big deal that he won an award.
People have been hoping and praying that this man won an award for so long.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's Leonardo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio finally won his award, his Oscar, and it was for... What was that? Unforgiven?
No, it's for...
The Revenant.
The Revenant.
The Revenant, where he got just actually... Like, he died so many times in that film.
Yeah.
Like, that film and Home Alone, I'm so surprised that they didn't die so much. Watch Home Alone again count the amount of times that they should have definitely died.
Dude, Home Alone 2 is worse.
It's just like, they should have... Like, if that was like a real story, like his first prank, they did.
Home Alone is... I think Home Alone, they'd be maimed. Home Alone 2, they would be... Like, Home Alone 2, he, like, throws bricks off a roof onto their heads.
There's one where, like, one of the guys falls down, like, a stone thing of stairs onto his head. His neck would have been done.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What about the paint can in the head?
Paint can, I reckon that could have probably broken your neck.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Did he get it in the head or in the balls?
I mean, either way, I think there's going to be a lot of internal bleeding, you know?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, he finally won his award. Good old Leo.
Yeah.
Finally won it.
Good old Leo.
Okay.
Good old Leo.
The internet went wild for him because they were all on his side. I mean, probably they weren't all on his side, but
I was okay with him winning an Oscar finally.
Yeah.
He should have won it for other movies, though.
What one do you reckon?
Well, the only reason he won this one is because he had a message about climate change. But he arguably should have won it for, like, Blood Diamond or... What was that cop movie? Was he even nominated for that? I don't think he was.
Probably not. He gets nominated a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was for that.
See, now I can't even remember what he did.
Yeah. As is the news cycle, man.
As is the news
we all
cycle.
just fucking forget, don't we, in the end?
He was in loads of movies that I like.
So you got Inception, you got Shutter Island. Shutter Island.
Blood Diamond.
Yeah. Very good films. I've not seen
The Departed.
Wolf of
Wall Street.
Yeah.
He could have won it for that. He was good in that.
That was supposed to be really good. Still haven't seen it.
That's good.
Yeah, I like him. I like him as an actor. I like quite a lot of his films.
Yeah.
Anyway, Silent Senate.
Well, I think I can comfortably do all of these.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go from the top then. Sport. A team wins at kicking a ball around.
Oh, you make it sound like it's not a big deal. This is Leicester City.
Leicester City won the Premier League
at 5,000 to 1 odds.
5,000 to 1 odds at the start of the season.
Yes.
They went through and won the fucking league.
Yes,
yes. It's an incredible story.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an incredible story. I'm being very, very naughty with that headline. But it was an incredible story of like it was a real rags to riches story.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
This underdog comes through and beats all of the big money teams and then smashes it. And there was a guy who actually got the 5,000 to 1. He won like £250,000 or something like that.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And now they're never doing bets like that again, just in case.
No, after that there was a huge change in like you can only get a certain amount of bets, like a certain amount of odds, like top whack. Yeah. Incredible. It was an incredible story. I was being very, very mean in that headline.
Yeah.
So you've got Silent and Senate. So we'll go with, because you reckon you can do all of them. Silent. Now I've said silent because it's something that we never talk about on the show.
Yeah.
What happened in 2016?
Well, read the thing.
A nation flips a coin.
Yeah, it's that thing we never talk about.
It's that thing we never talk about. I'm going to say it once. Brexit.
Yes.
And I say flips a coin because it was basically 50-50 in the end, wasn't it?
Yes. 52-48, right?
Yeah, but will of the people and all that.
Yep.
And then that was our Independence Day, wasn't it? As said by Nigel Farage.
Yes.
And here we are, 2020.
I mean, who knows? Maybe in...
maybe it will be our Independence
Maybe it will be our Independence. Maybe we'll have big parades in like 10, 15 years.
Yeah. Or maybe in 200 years, people will look back on this, on Brexit Day, as a day that they get off work to do more silly, flip a coin votes.
Have a wank.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
What's funny about that is on the Brexit day, around that time, Independence Day 2 came out, and it was shit and it flopped.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
ominous warning,
or hopefully,
are you being a soothsayer, Matt? Like in Julius Caesar?
I'm hoping that it was wrong, and
yeah,
it's just because you shouldn't make a sequel to a movie, and make it terrible. But you know,
we've not drunk an awful lot in this one. We've just been talking away, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Yeah. So
well, I think,
and we've had a real passage in which to go through. We've had a real plan on this one.
We've barely tangented.
Yeah.
I think it was that curdled drink.
It was, yeah.
That
looked fucking horrible.
Just put me off of booze.
Right. All right. So you're 4 for 4 in 2016.
Oh yeah.
2017. Here we go. We got.
Well, hang on. We didn't do one.
Oh no, sorry. Senate.
Yeah.
Ex-wrestler gets nuclear missiles in popularity contest.
No, I've got no idea. Don't know.
Well, this is when I won £200 because this happened after Brexit, and I'm like, there was another vote that was going to happen. I'm like, I'm going to bet the other way and make some money. And then Trump got in.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course.
Trump got in.
I was being glib.
Yeah.
No, Trump. Yeah.
He was on WWE once.
He was.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stone Cold stunned him in the ring.
Well, I mean, he should be glad then he wasn't running against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Exactly.
He was just running against a Warhawk Harpy.
Yeah, to his credit,
4
years in, the world has not ended.
Well, yes.
But maybe it's another 2012 thing. But maybe every 4 years we think the world's going to end, and it actually does.
Yeah,
and we go into a further level of hell.
We say that. We say, like, 4 years in, the world hasn't ended. We did just recently, like, twat an Iranian general with a missile.
What?
So, you didn't hear about this?
No way! Well, no, I don't read the news anymore, do I?
So, yeah,
Trump, Iranian general.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, an Iranian general, he was in Iraq at the time. This guy, by the way...
Yeah.
is like the second most powerful guy in Iran.
Oh shit! And okay.
He got drone struck.
Fuck. Okay. Tears from Ayatollah as Iran mourns dead general. Vast crowds thronged the streets of Tehran as a funeral was held for Major General Qasem Soleimani. I've heard that name before.
I mean, if you've heard it over the last 2 days.
No, I've heard it before. Who was killed in an American drone strike on Friday? Saudi Arabia plans to send an envoy to Washington to urge restraint. Probably a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, well, here's the thing,
come on, Trump. Can't you do 4 years without ending the fucking world?
Well, here's the thing, right?
Go on, talk to me.
This dude, Soleimani, right? He was a horrible piece of shit. And he's basically one of the biggest like funders and organisers of almost every terrorist group in the Middle East.
Maybe this is why I've heard his name then.
And this is sort of a preemptive thing. And he has been this is the funny thing about this, right? Him and Trump have had like a Twitter feud.
How nonsense is that?
Right. But
this is the world we live in now.
Yeah.
Where world leaders have Twitter feuds and then someone sends a missile to kill them.
He was like posting like memes against Trump and Trump was posting memes back. And now I like to think that the missile they sent had a Trump meme stapled to the side of it. And just because that would have been fucking hilarious. I don't think it was the sword missile. I don't think they used that.
Well, idiots, use the sword missile.
Right.
I know about the sword missile. Good missile. You know, if you're
if
you're trying to kill a bad one, do the one without the explosions.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This is why I don't watch the news, because it scares me.
Yeah.
Soleimani posted memes antagonising Trump on social media. Guys, we're back on Twitter. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Oh, piss off.
Fuck off, Washington Post. This is what I've got, everyone. I'm showing it.
Name and shame the Washington Post.
Here's what the Washington Post are trying to do to me. They're trying to paywall me. I can get in for free though, but how dare you?
I bet you'll only be able to read like half of the first paragraph.
In the words of Greta Thunberg, how dare you?
How dare you? We're not going to go to school until you become free, Washington Post.
Soleimani posted memes antagonising Trump on social media. Give me the memes. Give me the memes.
Hang on, up a bit. Oh no, that's something else.
No, this is just the Washington Post.
It's just the Washington
expressing
Post.
their views on the upcoming election.
Okay.
To Iranian President Rouhani. Never ever threaten the United States again, or you will suffer consequences the likes which a few throughout history have ever suffered before.
Oh.
Do you remember when we used to do that on Twitter?
Oh.
Anytime anyone would do caps,
I love how it starts. To Iranian President Rouhani.
Yeah.
Never ever.
I'd really like
sincerely Trump.
I'd really like Soleimani to come back and just say, "Okay, Ben," and just really get down with the kids in this. Yeah. Or even President Rouhani to just come back and type, "Okay, Ben."
I mean, if anything, that would have been more embarrassing.
That would have been so funny. But I don't think we're going to get.
Okay, so go up.
Sanctions.
No, go down. Okay, now down a bit more.
Down a bit more.
Down a bit more.
Down a bit more.
There.
Right.
So this is what was posted.
Right.
To him.
New CJL report. IRGC Kuo. Oh, Jesus Christ. Salim Kalani.
So
is active on Instagram. Posts include images of White House exploding. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's from a movie, but it's him in front of it.
Right. Okay.
And if you go up a bit.
Yep.
Trump replied with that. Sanctions are coming.
But like, obviously, this is just two social media managers just having a fight, isn't it? Then
I like to think they were both having a shit and twittering each other.
Donald Trump has been on the can. And he's gone to his social media manager. He's gone, Mandy, can you make up a meme against Soleimani? I need to backlash.
What do people like? People like the Game of Thrones.
Do a Game of Thrones meme.
Do a Game of Thrones
Mandy, do a Game of Thrones meme. I mean, I like it. Relatable.
Sanctions are coming.
Hashtag relatable for that.
And then
Tasnim News Agency comes back with another Game of Thrones meme.
Oh.
Don't outplay it.
Yeah.
If someone else does a Game of, I've got a 3-joke rule.
Okay.
You know when you're riffing off each other?
Yes.
And you do the same joke.
Yes.
Now, same joke joke from me, same joke from you.
Uh-huh.
For me to do the same joke again, not good.
Okay.
Not good. It burns. It crashes and burns.
Okay.
Anytime you see it from now, third joke fucking ruins it.
Is there like a time limit on that?
No. Well, if it's very quick,
Okay.
I mean, I think the third person. If there's a third person, bring something else into this.
Okay. Okay.
It's just a bugbear of mine.
All right.
And that's it. Okay. They battled on memes, and then Trump fucking exploded them.
3 memes and then a bomb.
3 memes and then a death. Jesus Christ.
Like 3 men and a baby. 3 memes and a bomb.
Fucking hell. Okay. Well.
But the world hasn't ended yet.
Yet, Matt. That is the operative word.
My word.
Right. Where were we? Jesus. Okay. No, we've done all of them now, haven't we?
Yes.
Yes. Now we're on to 2017.
It's our first tangent.
Social, celeb, spinning, or sunny?
Oh, God. Well, socials first.
Let's do socials. Hollywood confirmed to be just like the pornos.
Me too.
Me too. Weinstein got outed as a massive sexual predator. The hashtag Me Too movement kicked off. We realised that all of those casting couch pornos are actually real.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a move that no one should have been shocked by, but everyone was.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe not shocked. Maybe they were just saddened that that's actually the truth. They were trying to protect themselves against it, and they're like, "Oh, now this is real. I have to look at this the world for what it is."
Yes.
A seedy, horrible place where nasty people can actually be in power.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, this is when Harvey Weinstein was Weinstein. Like, he's a fucking wiener.
Because of his dirty ween.
Yeah. Got outed by one person. Then other people came out.
Is it Ronan Farrow who did a thing on him?
I'm not sure.
It's Mia Farrow's and Woody Allen's kid.
Yeah. And then it just kept snowballing and snowballing and snowballing. This guy turns out to be a massive sexual predator. And then people get the confidence to do it for other people.
And then people get the confidence
then
to
there's
totally lie
backlash
about
for
it.
people that are lying. And,
Yes.
and then it all turns into a big hot mess.
It's a mess now.
It all becomes a big hot mess.
Yep.
And not because of a gender thing, but because some people are tossers.
Yeah.
Some people
basically.
are absolute nasty bastards. Man, woman, you're either a nice person or a shit. Because it's what I see.
Or a little
sometimes.
bit of both.
Sometimes I see it that like it becomes a gender thing still.
Oh yeah.
You know that like all women are horrible. No, there are a subset of women which are fucking horrible.
Sure.
But they could be a man and they would be equally fucking horrible. And then that men will get demonized as well, and men get scared and everything like that. And quite rightly so for some of them. Some of them are nasty pieces of shit. More nasty. Well, I'm not going to get into what's better and worse and things like that, because we'll be there all day. We don't know what's good and what's bad episode. Watch that as well. I am plugging the shit out of our podcast today. People are fuckers. People are nice. Try be nice. Yeah. Don't be a sexual predator. That's always a good. That's a good rule. That's a good rule to live by. Right. Yeah. But that came out. Still going now. For good and for bad. Because it's all a big tumultuous mess now. Isn't it?
I mean, it's died down over the last sort of year or so.
News cycle, isn't it?
News cycle, and we're at the point now where it's almost swung, so it's not as it's not as sexy as it used to be. It's one of those.
Well, it can never be sexy for too long, can it? Because attention span.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, so that came out. Celeb spinning Sunny. Actually, we'll go back to 2016 because that's more honourable mentions.
Okay.
So we also had loads of fucking celebs died that year.
Yeah,
you had Bowie, you had Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
I think, and I will always love you. Whitney Houston might have gone that year, maybe a bit later. But there was a shit ton of celebs that just died off. Yeah. And I also want to make
Nimoy was the year before.
He was 2015.
Nimoy, yeah.
But I want to make a special mention for David Bowie, who died, and then 3 days later, obviously he didn't put it out, but his record label put out Lazarus. Now, if you know anything about Lazarus was resurrected 3 days after he died. I watched that video and I was like, this guy is a fucking genius.
The Prince as well, wasn't it? In 2016. Yeah. Whole bunch.
A lot of people died. Also, what did we have? Harambe. Harambe got shot. Harambe the gorilla. He became an internet sensation. Harambe the gorilla got shot because a child got into his pen and they thought that he would kill him. Now, eventually he might kill him. Also, what the fuck was that child doing?
Yeah. Also, where are your parents?
Where are your parents? Yeah. But he became an internet sensation. Dicks out for Harambe was a hashtag in 2016. And still is today. Not as much, though.
Okay.
Occasionally, edgy teens.
Okay.
What else do we have? Pokemon Go came out onto the scene. Everyone just disregarded our own reality for a created one and walked around speaking to no one, catching pixels. Me being one of them. I spent a fuck ton of time playing Pokemon Go. Did you play Pokemon Go?
No, I didn't.
I was going to ask what team you were in. I was in Team Valor, the red one.
Okay. These things tend to slip me by.
Yeah. But back to 2017 anyway. Do I have anything for that? No, I don't.
Socials we had.
So we've got celebs, spinning, or Sunny. Sunny. It gets dark early. Hopes of demonic births. So this is to do with the sun.
Eclipse?
the total solar eclipse happened over the United States in 2017.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find a news article about this. This was just my research.
Okay.
So it was exploding that this was going to happen. There was a shit ton of Craigslist posts for people wanting to have sex while the solar eclipse was happening, in hopes of bringing Satan into the birth of Satan into this world. They wanted a demonic birth. So
that could have happened.
If it did, he's 3 years old now, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, it was touted as a really rare thing. Total solar eclipses happen all the fucking time. They just don't happen.
They just don't happen in America. Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, this year, if you want to go, I think it's in September 2020. If you want to go to Buenos Aires in Argentina, if you go about 10 miles out of town, you will be able to see a total solar eclipse. Hoping to do that myself.
Nice.
Yeah. They happen about every 2 years. It's just not that it's like that they don't happen over America. And that's why it was so special, because media is America.
Yes.
There we are. So we've got celebs and spinning.
I mean, this is where celebrities, I mean, they've always been annoying, but they got especially annoying over the last, since 2016.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go with celeb.
Celeb.
I'll brace myself.
Actors say one thing, means another, man missing.
Man missing?
So we're on the same vein as 2016.
Oh, okay. So, is this another Oscar?
It's another Oscar story, yeah.
To say one thing means another, man missing.
So what
is this the thing? The Oscars being too white?
No.
Okay. Is this?
It's a lot. It's not. There's no social commentary behind this one.
Okay.
It's just a fuck up.
Actors are all lying sacks of crap. Actors say one thing means another.
Man missing. What could be the man
missing? What could be the man? What could be the man?
Maybe it's not a real man. Maybe it's a manufactured man of gold.
Oh, an Oscar.
So it's the Oscar.
What, an Oscar went missing?
It didn't go missing. It went to the wrong people.
Oh.
So there's a mishap.
Didn't hear about this.
Mishap at the Oscars.
Someone read. Yeah, the wrong card got read out.
They read the wrong card. So this was the Moonlight La La Land incident.
Right. Yeah.
Where they were given the wrong envelope. I think it was read as Moonlight, and it was supposed to go to La La Land, or the other way round. And then there was a whole kerfuffle. Yeah. It may have also been around the year that the Oscars was too right. I believe around 2016, 2015 was when there was the whole push on
diversity.
More diversity and things like that. Yeah. And then now we have Oscars Woke Edition Part 2, Part 3. There always needs to be a message now, doesn't there? Needs to be a message at the Oscars. Yeah.
I mean, it's always been like, that's why people get awards. You're going to get awards because they did well. They get awards because they did well in something that's a political message.
Well, that came up in Extras, if you've ever seen that, haven't you? Kate Winslet was really trying to get an Oscar. And she was like, you can do it if you're, like, you just do it, like, just get into a film where you're disabled. Yeah. And then she was a nun in a Nazi film. So she's trying to go for the religious Oscar.
She had loads of Oscars.
Oh, she's done loads, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's got, right now, she's done loads.
But,
I think for doing that, almost that exact thing.
Yeah, Extras was poking fun. I believe, back then. If you've never seen Extras, watch it. Really, really fun.
It's good. It's a good show.
Really, really good show. But yeah, so went to the wrong people. There was a bit of a kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. What else? We've got spinning. Oh no, we just got spinning now.
Just spinning.
Yeah.
Okay, spinning.
World accepts meaningless existence wastes time.
That's just the 2017 one?
Yeah. So something came out in 2017, which is...
Gogglebox?
No. So spinning. Spinning is the operative word. Something came out that span and people wasted time with it.
I mean, spinning.
It was a thing.
Not like a spin class.
No, you could buy a thing.
You can buy a thing that span, and it was just a giant waste of everyone's time.
It was just 2 waste time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just in real time had a flashback to being
a teacher.
Teaching Italian kids who had these fucking things, fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners came out and took the world by storm in 2017.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then almost
and
immediately,
adults had them.
Yeah, and almost immediately went into porn. Yeah.
What?
Fidget spinner butt plugs. Yeah. I remember watching this documentary on like the porn industry and like technology and everything like that. And there was this porn star that was saying, as soon as we make something new, our next thought is, how can I fuck it? Right? And then it just went through all these things. So like VR, immediately you've got like VR porn.
Yeah.
Fidget spinners are like, how can we fuck this?
How can I put this in my bum?
Whacked it on the end of dildos and butt plugs, span them in porns.
As if you're not already, not already occupied if you're having sex with someone.
Yeah, it needs to be topical, it needs to be new, it needs to be fresh.
God.
So I will I've got this thing that I'll do. I haven't done it this year.
Put a fidget spinner in your bum.
Fantastic. No. So what I'll do, it's just a weird thing that I do. And it's so interesting to do though, right?
Put a fidget spinner in your bum.
Pornhub put together a yearly report.
Okay.
On like what people are watching.
Yeah.
And you'll get trends. So anything that's been really popular that year shoots up in Pornhub's report. So that year, in 2017, fidget spinners went up like 6 billion% or something like that. And it's like how long people last. Like some of it's funny, like how long people last for and things like that. But like what people are watching for,
or how long people watch the video before it served its purpose.
Yeah, and then like if there's big events, so like the Super Bowl will always shoot down.
Yeah,
and if a team's losing, that losing team will have more viewership. Like the area around that will have more viewership than the winning team. People are like, fuck this, just going to go wank now.
I'm getting mad, I need to have a wank.
The Pornhub report is fascinating, just for how humans work.
Oh, wow.
It's fascinating.
Interesting.
Maybe we could do that in one episode. We'll go through the Pornhub report. I might need to make an edited version because there'll be words
pictures
on there that'll be like naughty things. I mean, we swear. Yeah. And there's no pictures in there. It's all just infographics.
Oh, okay.
I find it fascinating.
No ads or anything.
It's PG friendly.
Oh, all right.
Apart from the words.
Okay.
It's like words in there, naughty words.
No, that's fine.
But this isn't PG friendly. I now need to tick a box to say this is not for children. And I'm clicking that straight away. I'm like, no.
They never are.
No, they have never been and never will be.
All right.
But yeah, so that was 2017. The Me Too movement thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
The Oscars fucked up. People just started wasting their time even more. And there was people trying to make demon babies.
Satan was conceived.
Yeah.
Inevitably, someone was conceived.
Maybe a few times, because there were a lot of fucking Craigslist posts for that.
No, there's only one Satan.
No one responded to mine.
Oh, well.
2018. Okay, so we've got survivors again.
Okay.
We've got sketching. We've got scary. And we've got stately.
Okay. Stately first.
Stately. So again, we're talking royalty. Actress gets fairy tale happily ever after.
Meghan Markle.
Second royal wedding.
Royal wedding.
Only this time we weren't talking about the bums.
No.
It was just that her dad was just trying to make a mint off that fucking wedding, wasn't it? He was just in all of the news saying, I can't possibly go. I think he ended up going in the end.
Oh, okay.
But that was the big story around the wedding. Her dad didn't want to go.
Didn't want to go?
Didn't want to go. And then just went on every single talk show to say why. Yeah. So I imagine make a bit of money. Yeah.
I don't want her to marry a white man.
Yeah. So that was stately. We've got survivors, sketching or scary.
Oh, sketching.
Sketching. Man uses shredder, becomes millionaire. So sketching is an art story.
Oh. Man uses shredder, becomes millionaire. So I guess he shredded something And it was put in a gallery.
Who shredded something?
Some man.
Very famous, well, infamous British artist. Street artist. Banksy.
Okay.
Did you hear about the story?
He used a shredder.
So what happened? You know the girl with the balloon street art that he did?
Yes.
Right. So he made a print of that.
Huh.
And it was being sold at Sotheby's and made £1,042,000.
Wow.
As soon as the auction closed, it automatically shredded. So it was in a big frame, and as soon as the thing went off, it shredded.
What, it was attached to a shredder?
It was attached to a shredder. I'll bring it up. It's fantastic.
Oh my gosh. I'd have been so mad.
Picture.
Then again, I would not have actually bought that.
You wouldn't have spent £1 million on it, right? So we'll watch the video again.
Let's just be frank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be frank about this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. In that case, that's genius. So the shredder was like built into the frame.
So here we are. So it's now been bought for £1,042,000 at Sotheby's.
Yeah.
And this is what happened.
Does everyone freak out?
I imagine the person who spent £1 million on it.
And then it starts going, and everyone freaked out.
Everyone's like, oh,
and that's
my
the
God.
guy.
I believe that's the guy who bought it. So it only got half shredded. But
before someone went, pull the damn plug.
Oh no, he only did it. It was automatically supposed to go through that like that. Yeah. So
okay.
Everyone's trying to buy that because that was a very famous print of it.
Well, so it's still good then.
So
there's no reason to be annoyed about it.
No, it was an art stunt.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And there we are. That's what happened in what year? 2018.
2018.
Yeah, and everyone fucking freaked out in Sotheby's.
Because, I can imagine.
A lot of money for a painting.
Indeed.
Yeah. So that happened as well. So now we've got survivors or scary.
Scary.
Scary. False alarm causes existential panic.
I feel like we talked about this before.
We may have done. I think I've brought it up before. Yeah.
In our end of the world thing.
Yeah.
Or just before it.
It might have been. Yeah.
Was this the false nuclear thing?
In Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
Yeah. So this happened in 2018. So what happened for anyone who hasn't heard that? Because Hawaii is, thousands of miles away from America.
Yeah.
It's a prime target.
I mean, sure.
They think it's a prime target.
It's right between China and the US.
Exactly. So that's going to be, that's going to be the easiest one to get. Yeah, it's going to be the easiest one to get. And what happened? Everyone got an emergency broadcast on their phones to say there is a missile attack. This is not a drill. Like, get to safety.
Oh Jesus!
And everyone's like, oh fuck. So there was obviously the story of this, but what I did. Do you remember? Like, I always go on Reddit.
Yeah.
When like something nuts happens, because people. Well, I imagine most people will be on there saying what they actually do. There might be some trolls and they're just making shit up.
Yeah.
But people were just saying like what happened in the aftermath and like how they were dealing with it, because they're like, we're going to die. There's I can't go anywhere. I'm going to die. So like some people just went and sat on the beach with their loved ones, and other people like took like a heroic dose of like drugs and luckily didn't die. But I'm like, and obviously I'm thinking of like the people who like just went, nah, fuck this, I'm not going out like that,
and just
and just did it themselves, But yeah,
wow.
Scary shit, right?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, I've got a text. Oh, my life's gonna end.
We're about to get nuked.
I'm gonna get nuked. What do I do? Someone asked me this question yesterday.
Turns out not much.
Yeah. I had a call with a friend yesterday, and she asked me what I'd do, and I just said I'd just take a heroic dose of mushrooms and have a giant sex party. I think that's what I'd like to do.
I mean, what kind of advance warning is their warning?
I think there was like, at that point, it's like a couple of hours.
Could you organise one of those in a couple of hours? I imagine if everyone's got the text, you could very quickly organise
I can just be like, yo, you've seen the text.
Mushrooms.
Who's got the shroomies? Who's got the johnnies? Meet you at the park.
I mean, johnnies.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Who's got the shroomies? Who's down to fuck? meet me in the park. Let's go.
Just a bunch of dudes show up. You're like,
Well, last day, innit?
Fuck it.
No
We're
one's
about to get nuked.
No one's going to go, oh, you got a male gangbang. I'm dead. See ya.
Who cares? Yeah.
See ya. Unless like you end up like, you know, when like it happened in where was the Italian eruption?
Pompeii.
Pompeii. And you got like people that have like been uncovered, like just like jacking themselves off and like just all of these weird things. Could you imagine like if it was like a volcano thing, and you just get stuck in this man pile?
Well, it's like the in Hiroshima, like the shadows.
Yeah.
It's just a shadow of like
just
a massive
just
orgy.
a huge orgy, and it just
yeah. Oh boy!
But I wouldn't be there, so
no.
Fuck you, suckers! Look at my shadow. I'm dead. I'm atomized. But yeah, that happened, and that is terrifying.
Yeah.
What would you do? What do you reckon you'd do if you got the text? Would you be down? Would you be down to come to the park, Matt, or would you be doing something else?
I mean, you might as well. At that point.
Exactly. That's what I said last night. You might as well.
Yeah. Why not?
Before that, obviously, I said I would say goodbye to all my loved ones.
Hug your family.
But then I'd go have the massive drug sex party. Because why not?
Yeah. No, totally.
You know, just for fun.
Yeah. Totally.
It really made me sad about the guy that went and just sat on the beach and just sort of contemplated it. And I was like, wow, that must have been really.
But also,
it made me sad. It made me moved. It moved me.
But also, though,
a
massive relief afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, we didn't. Yeah. That could change your life.
Yeah. Well, there's a really good quote. I don't know. I can't remember who said it. It's like every man, human, has two lives. And the second one starts when they realise they only have one. And that would be the moment when they'd be like, I was thinking that I was going to be atomized 2 hours ago. I've only got one life. Better go and do the drug sex party before it's too late. But hopefully it would just inject you with that hunger for purpose and meaning.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we should just send like texts to each other. World's going to end. Oh fuck yeah! I've only got one life. Shit. Like a weekly thing. We'll just razz each other. World's going to end. Remember.
That'd be a new thing for coaching.
Yeah. I might just do that. With my clients. Just be like, remember. Well, I do it pretty much every call. Yeah. You are going to die. I'm like, whoa, that's heavy. I'm like, you are though. Do something.
Yeah.
But there we are. You've only got one life, ladies and gents. And if you don't, then, that's lucky. But let's start at a base level. You've got one life. If you get two, brilliant. But you'll forget this one.
And on that topic of only having one life, survivors.
We then get on to survivors. More people get chilly, but tired too. And I've spelt it in a funny way.
You have. I mean, I don't know if something happened in Chile again, but in Thailand, they were the Thai football team.
The football team then also got trapped in a bloody cave, didn't they?
Yes, yeah. Not by was it by an earthquake or just by like?
It was rising water.
Right.
The water level rose because it was a huge rainstorm. Right. So they had to get divers in. And a good lot of good bloody British divers as well. We went over there. Some of the best in the world, apparently, are British divers. God save the Queen and the divers.
Yeah. Elon Musk offered a submarine,
obviously, because he's a super villain.
Yeah, I've got a submarine.
Yeah,
I can take the lasers off it and we can send it in. But then the guy went, "No, we don't need your submarine.
We're just going to do diving." Yeah. Idiot.
And to be fair to them, they didn't.
Yeah, that's good.
But then there was like a Twitter feud,
obviously, because Elon Musk is very on socials, isn't he?
Yeah. And he didn't he call the guy a pedo?
Yeah.
Called him a pedo guy.
Yeah. Then he got in trouble, didn't he?
Yeah.
Then
he smoked fine.
Then he smoked weed, and then got kicked out. Didn't he?
Got recently
ejected from Tesla or something. Or
it was just in court over that. Over the pedo guy thing.
Whoopsie.
He won.
Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah.
It's funny that, isn't it?
The other guy lost. Oh, the pedo guy lost.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
The guy with a lot of money goes into court and wins.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, it's sort of I mean, I don't know.
But also,
I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest.
Yeah, because I think torn between, aren't you? You're torn between a rich man, poor man thing and a freedom of speech thing.
Well, I'm torn between like this.
Because it was
I'm torn
defamation of
between
character,
like
wasn't it?
he called him, they called him a pedo guy,
Yeah,
which he was joking, of course.
yeah,
Contextually.
yeah.
But that ruling could be used to just go like, hey, just call someone whatever and you're fine.
Yeah.
Libel,
Yeah.
You say, oh, I was joking, I ruined your life.
Mm.
I think the guy made a meal of it, and as such didn't win his court case.
Yeah.
Because I think it would not have even been a thing. Like if you're in an argument and someone calls you a pedo guy.
Yeah.
It's not the same as this person is a paedophile.
Here's the evidence.
Here's the evidence. Yeah. I mean, you don't. And we're in 2020. You don't need evidence.
No.
When you accuse someone.
No.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our 2018.
That's
anyway,
2018.
There was probably lots more that happened. No, I didn't write down any more, but it just world started getting more weird, didn't it? This is where we had the silly salmon challenges, the type of challenges.
Indeed.
The world's going to, hell in a handbasket and all that.
Indeed.
But I tried to sort of stay away from it.
Yeah.
Because I thought we'd just tangent off to it anyway.
We would.
And then last year, you'll probably get most of these, really. So, sports science, Senate, celeb.
Sport.
Okay. England beaten at their own game again.
Oh.
Now, note I didn't say stupid game.
Oh, then this is rugby.
This is the rugby.
World Cup final.
The Rugby World Cup final. We got to the final. South Africa beat us. They were the better team on the day, but we were beaten at our own fucking game again.
Unfortunate.
We're always getting beaten at our own games. Football, rugby. We made both of those. I mean, I didn't, but...
Well,
my bloody good country did.
Don't worry, we'll have the cricket. That's fine.
Oh, we did win. Oh, that was hilarious. That happened last year as well. So we were playing against New Zealand while I was staying there, and we beat them at the cricket. And there was some ruling. I don't care. Rugby, cricket's shit. All right, I don't like cricket. You go there to drink. All right, you're not fooling anyone. You go there to drink for a couple of days. But the New Zealand press were so salty about it. There was one article which said, New Zealand's cricket team are winners and champions of men after they'd lost. And I was like...
Except for the fact that the exact opposite is the case. Yeah.
New Zealand press, come on, behave yourselves. But yeah, got beaten in the Rugby World Cup. So exciting when we got to the final, though.
Yeah.
I was really excited.
Yeah, it was an exciting time.
Exciting match. Yeah, so that was the sport. We lost the Rugby World Cup.
Indeed.
I was really hoping for a Northern Hemisphere semi-final. I was hoping for England, Wales, then we had Japan and Ireland, which could have got in there, but then that didn't happen because it was New Zealand, England, South Africa, Wales.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Then became a tale of two hemispheres.
It did.
Anyway, we've got science, Senate, and celeb. We're almost at the end of the decade. That went quick, didn't it?
Well, Senate.
Senate. Zipliner flies into office. Now, this is politics.
Would be Bojo.
It's Bojo.
Bojo won.
He won, and he won by a bloody landslide, didn't he?
He did.
I put in Zipliner because we all need to remember that he ziplined through the Olympics. We also need to remember that when he played rugby...
With two Union Jacks in his hands.
Yeah, and a little crush on.
Because he loves our country, Lee. Yeah. My God.
We also need to remember when he went to Japan, he played rugby against small children and took out a small child while he did it.
Well, he takes no prisoners, Lee.
Because he loves our country.
Because he loves our country, Lee.
Yeah. But he got
Didn't he he also, in a football game, in a charity football game, he also basically rugby tackled a German.
Yeah. I mean,
because he bloody loves our country, Lee.
I mean, we could keep doing this
rugby tackling the Germans,
but didn't he? Because there's a lot of shit that he's done. Yeah, we could keep going. We haven't even got into the bad shit yet, but he's done a lot. But yeah, here he is, our Prime Minister.
He bloody loves our country.
In a landslide.
Oh yeah,
there we are. So, we'll see how that works as well.
Won't hear a word against Boris.
Well, you're not, because he loves our country.
He loves our country. Anyway,
there we are. So yeah, he got into office.
Yeah.
But we've listened to our podcast on what the hell happened to find out more. I've done 3.
3 is
on
third.
This. That's my 3rd plug.
Relevant
Jesus.
segues.
Jesus, right? Okay, science and celeb.
Oh, celeb.
Celeb. Reboot of Peter Pan raises questions on conduct.
Reboot of Peter Pan.
Where did Peter Pan live?
Neverland.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Neverland Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson.
Yep, Finding Neverland came out on Netflix.
So again,
I didn't fucking watch it.
No, neither did I. But again, this is all stuff that everyone has basically known for.
That's why I said reboot.
Since he died.
That was a specific. That's why I put reboot in. So now we're bringing it up again. So.
And now people are like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then there's questions on whether they did it for money or whether new stuff's coming out. I haven't seen it.
Is it real or not?
Fucking comment.
Mm.
Shit if it happened, to all those people. But
I
can't take on everyone's horridness because then I'll just want to crawl up and die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well.
A lot of ugliness in the world.
Yeah.
But that happened, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That came out and that was a big thing, wasn't it? Everyone was talking about Finding Neverland. Did he do it? Did he not?
Who cares? He's dead now. Who cares?
Yeah.
Right. And finally, science.
You'll know this one. Scientist swipes right on blurry photo, falls in love. There was a very special blurry photo in 2019.
It's just a black hole.
It is the black hole.
It's the black hole.
We had the first picture of a black hole ever.
Yes.
What an incredible moment. We thought we were going to, when was it? We thought we were going to die in 2012 with a black hole.
To a black hole.
And now we're just bloody taking pictures of them.
Fantastic.
There we are.
How far we have come.
Yeah. And how far we've gone back as well. I don't know. That's a mad year, isn't it? Because, also we had the horse burger meat, didn't we? In the last 10 years, the horse burgers. That was a thing.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
I'm fine. I'm okay with that, though.
Yeah.
This is the thing. People eat horse.
Yeah.
It's not like it's...
I've eaten all types of meat.
Yeah.
Happens, but, infuriating sometimes, isn't it? To the masses.
If you've ordered beef and you get horse, it's not like...
It's not a good thing, is it?
You ordered beef.
Yeah. But there we are. There's the last 10 years.
That's the last 10 years.
How do you reckon it went? Taking those stories, looking at that, how do you reckon it's gone? We've gone from...
a funny old time.
We've gone from Paul the Octopus kicking us out of the World Cup because of his psychic old magic powers, his dark, deep magic powers, to a year in which we get beaten again. We get a picture of a black hole. The Tories are still in office because they were in office back then as well. That's like Cameron.
They were.
And we get reminded that MJ's was potentially a pedo.
I think they were. They were a pedo guy. Yeah. Were they elected in 2010?
I believe so.
Oh Jesus! Yes, it's been 10 years of.
If you look at it like that, right? It looks like nothing has fucking changed, and just like history repeats itself over and over and over again.
Well,
the Tories are still in power. We're still getting beaten at sports. There are still people in the world that do nasty shit, and cool stuff happens in science.
I look at that and I think it could be worse.
Could be better.
It could be. It could always be better.
Could always be a lot better. Yeah.
But it could be worse. This is the weird. 2010. The 2010s are it's the decade where the internet kind of exploded.
This is where we're starting to get all these things going on, isn't it? We get YouTube's going, Facebook's going.
It's the growing pains of the internet, basically. And it's like there's all the censorship and all the wonderful side of it, and like the horrible side of it.
Because this is like the first decade, really, of social media. So I think I started on Facebook in 2008, which means I was probably on MySpace max half a decade before that.
Mm.
So this is the internet in the way we see it now, in social media and everyone connecting and everything growing up.
Yeah.
So now this decade surely should be where we're starting to come into maturity. In that, if we imagine the internet as a human, which you know, the internet will outlive us all, or maybe it won't because we'll all die, or maybe they'll just be like that thing that happens in Mad Max where they turn off all the electricity and we go back to the dark ages. Who knows? But if it were to be like a person, we're starting to come into the maturity. We're starting to come to the arse end of the teenage years, where we still make some really stupid fucking choices.
Yeah.
You know, between 16 and 21, I made a butt ton of really, really poor life decisions.
Right. Well,
but I'm still here.
But you're still here. Well, I mean, it's all data. The more data we get, the more we can do. The more we can do about it. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be. I mean, it's like it's a tool at the end of the day.
It is.
But it's one of those tools that could be used for a variety of purposes.
Like a hammer.
Like a hammer.
Can bash in a nail with it, or you can bash in someone's skull with it. Don't do the next one.
Don't do the second one.
Don't do the latter.
Right, yeah.
Just don't bash in skulls, really.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. We kind of need those rules for the internet, don't we? Well, we do. Don't be a dick.
Oh yeah, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. That's always one.
Yeah.
Try and be as human as you can on the internet. Is my thing.
Sure.
Be authentic. Be real.
Sure.
Mother lovers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny how the year has started and ended basically the fucking same though, isn't it? In some
Pretty
areas.
much.
Obviously, so much has changed.
There's been changed.
I mean, in 2010, the first iPad came out as well. That's when the first iPad came out, and now we're at the iPhone 10. I know they are two different products. I'm aware of that. But now we have like the iPad Pro, which is fucking huge, and you can do all the cool shit on it. And now tablets are really, really, you know, they're prevalent, and more people are using internets on tablets and phones than they are on their laptops.
Sure.
So things have changed, and things have stayed the same.
Indeed.
Things have got worse, i.e. challenges where we throw ourselves off bridges, set ourselves on fire, and eat detergent.
Yep.
And things have got better, you know? Like inequality is being uncovered in the world, and we're trying to combat that.
Sure.
Funny old game, isn't it?
Yes. Well, hopefully it will continue all right.
What was your standout point of the last decade?
Oh, what was my standout point of the last decade?
Yeah. We'll do like a member berries thing. Like, remember when?
As in, like, a standout good point?
Or just anything. Just anything. Let's sign off with something mad. Be that good, be that bad, be that zany.
I mean, it's probably Trump.
That was nuts.
I think that's probably like the standout point.
That was nutty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Another actor gets into the White House.
Yeah.
Because
Ronnie, he got edited out of Home Alone 2 recently.
Did he?
Yeah, in the Christmas broadcast.
I didn't realise he was in it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, because obviously back then it was like, oh, it's just a silly man with silly hair.
It's just a real estate guy.
Silly rich man who does.
He's been in loads of movies, man. Loads of them.
And he was in the WWF getting Stone Cold Stunned by Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched Home Alone and Home Alone 2.
He was
in Italy.
He was the Lord Alan Sugar.
Yeah, no, in Italy we watched those two movies, and I said, now for Home Alone 2, let's play Spot the Trump. And when he appeared, everyone goes, Trump! It's like, there he is.
So he's in it quite a bit.
No, well, he's in it once.
Right, okay.
He has a cameo, a brief cameo in Home Alone 2, which they edited out recently.
Yeah. Bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was my standout moment? It's all the space stuff that's happened, man. All this
a lot of really cool space
stuff has happened. There's a thing on Mars taking pictures. We saw Pluto look as beautiful as it did. We saw a fucking black hole.
Yeah.
No one can see black holes. Light cannot escape these things, and we've seen it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
We've seen the absence of light.
Amazing. Like the advances in astronomy is incredible. You know, we're trying to build massive telescopes in space, and space just always just makes me feel really hopeful. You know, everything else can be turning to bullshit.
Yeah,
we'll be jumping off bridges and burning ourselves. I don't know what the next challenge is going to be, but it can only get worse. But as long
kill yourself challenge.
as long as I can see out there that something might happen, and I might be able to get to the moon or get to Mars.
We're looking at things.
Yeah.
Like, as long as, here's the thing, right? As long as we learn because the 2010s in a lot of ways were kind of shitty.
If we can take the lessons away,
if we can learn from them, then things will get better.
Then we can have no regrets at that point.
Right.
As a civilization, I'm sure there's people that can definitely have regrets because they've done shitty things. But if we can, as a global civilization, take this move forward and not make those same mistakes again, then it's not been that bad, has it?
Well, I mean, like the 20th century taught us a lot of lessons, which it seems like we haven't learned at all based on the 2010s. But as long as we can learn them from the 2010s and move on with them in a good way, like creatively, I mean, Hollywood over the last 10 years has been creatively bankrupt.
It's been going downhill.
Yeah,
it's been further and further.
There's just been
downhill.
nothing. Genuinely nothing.
I remember probably around 2010 because I was at uni. I was writing a blog on like media and stuff like that, and there was the whole reboot thing coming in. Total Recall was coming out, and all these other reboots were coming out. I'm like, do you not have any new fucking ideas?
No.
Yes, the stories get told again because there's only like 7 or 8 or something like base stories that we tell.
Yeah.
But we add different things, don't we? And we make new stories. That is your job.
Yeah.
As a writer, as a creative person.
Think
but
about
it hasn't happened, has it, Matt?
Think about the fact that and they're bad at it. Think about the fact that Star Wars came back 5 years ago and it's dead now. Like, I mean, like the last movie came out. I'm not going to go see it. I can't be.
I haven't seen the last 2. I fell asleep through the 7th one. Through the 7th one,
through one of them.
Through probably the most exciting moments in that film where they had the big battle. It wasn't because of the film, it was because I was knackered, but I've never fallen asleep in a movie theatre before in my life. I fell asleep through it. And then I didn't see the other 2. And I have no urge, no desire to see it.
I mean, it was just run into the ground, basically. I mean, we had like a year of superhero movies, like decade of superhero movies.
Yeah. Well, Marvel Universe was a huge thing. Endgame, really loved Endgame. It's a good film.
Haven't seen Endgame.
Oh, it's good fun. It's like a reunion movie. I loved it.
Yeah,
I got the little pricklies on the back. Do you remember we talked about the ASMR, didn't we?
Yeah.
I got the ASMR hit. I was like, ooh, love this. Yeah.
But I mean, that's sort of. I mean, that's sort of fit. I mean, that started 2008 and ended. It's still going. It's basically over. Basically over now. So, I mean, hopefully just better things start happening creatively.
Let's just grow.
Let's just
grow,
make new shit.
You know, let's grow creatively and really just hit the gas pedal and make new shit that's good and interesting and different.
Yeah, not Ghostbusters again.
Yeah, rebooted yet again.
Yeah. Oh, it's The Grudge again.
Yeah. And this was happening 10 years ago. Because I remember Total Recall came out, and like Total Recall wasn't an amazing film when like Arnie was in it.
No, it's iconic.
Like cinematically, but
it's cinematically iconic.
Fun film to watch. Just watch any of the 80s films. I watched Running Man on I think it was New Year's Eve. Yeah. I watched Running Man on New Year's Eve, and it's so 80s. It's so fucking 80s.
Yeah.
But brilliant.
With their Christmas light suits.
Yeah. Oh, what was his name? His name was So we had a Christmas light suit. Arnie gets sent into this like basically battle royale death arena. There was this guy called Dynamo, and he had a Christmas light suit, and he shot lightning from his hand.
It's like Robot Wars, but with humans.
With human people,
and one of them's Arnie.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic film. So quintessentially 80s. If you like that kind of stuff, watch Running Man. Watch any of his films. Commando, Predator. True Lies was a fantastic film of his.
That was good.
Really
Predator's good.
Predator's a fantastic film. What else? Jingle All the Way. I mean, it's a bit late after Christmas, but watch that. There was a Jingle All the Way too that I saw near Christmas. He wasn't in it, and I fucking turned off because it was shunt. I was like, no, not having this. Where's Arnie? Where's Arnie flying around as an action hero?
I mean, Batman
Last
and Robin.
Action Hero.
Last Action Hero.
Fantastic film. Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah.
All
Twins.
great films. Twins. All great films.
Yeah. What's the one where he's pregnant?
I'm
having a baby. What's that movie?
Arnie pregnant.
Arnie pregnant movie.
Junior.
I'm having Junior.
Get to the chopper. I'm having a baby.
Get to the maternity ward.
Fantastic films. And even he turned out to be a bit of a shit as well, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. A while ago.
As we said.
That's a while ago, isn't it?
If you look into anyone, they turn into a bit of a shit. Because, that's what bloody happens, didn't it?
Yeah.
But
he's an amazing dude, though.
Yeah.
Arnie. Like, go from from where he started to where he ended up.
Go from
just
being
like Jesus.
Just this poor guy in Austria to running California.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nuts.
It's another Leicester City story, isn't it? Rags to riches, the underdog gets to the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Junior made £108 million.
My God.
Which is bugger all now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beat its budget, 60 million. Another film with Danny DeVito in.
He was in Twins, wasn't he?
He was in Twins as well. Yeah.
And Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson is also in it. But according to the internet, Junior is a shite film. So we got IMDb 4.6 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 36%, Metacritic 59%. Fuck all of you review sites.
Absolute classic.
Fuck off. How dare you talk about... How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, boy.
There we are. Should we finish on Arnie?
Let's finish on Arnie.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's been it. I think now we're going to be on Anchor.
Yeah.
Which means we're going to be on all podcast sites. So if you're listening to us, sorry that you haven't seen any of the movie bits that we've gone into, go on our YouTube channel, Tangentlemen, Drinking and Thinking.
Do it.
And to see that, do it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the last decade. Next decade probably be better and probably be worse at the same time, as is life, because life is nuts. There's lots of moving parts.
Indeed.
Enjoy yourselves. Stay kind. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.